Welcome to episode 14 of Ask Miko, Sex, Sports, and Everything in Between. Today, I am bringing back my amazing son, Aiden Grimes. You guys loved him on the podcast last time. He wants to talk some more NBA trash, or not trash, but give his perspective. So please welcome my little teenager, Aiden Grimes.
Hello.
Welcome back, Aiden.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate you not forcing me to do the 2-camera thing on the couch.
We went to the little, whatever you call it, Zoom looking thing.
Thank you. This is making it easier on my editor. I told you that, right?
Yeah, it's a lot easier.
So I appreciate you compromising and doing it this way. You're in my smoke lounge. I'm at the bar at the house. Yeah, so like I said before, everybody kind of liked a lot of the stuff that you said. They was like, oh, you know what he's talking about? I mean, some of them didn't watch the whole episode, but they saw the clip about Wnba.
Uh-huh.
And how you were like, he's not Kevin Durant. He don't need to be doing this, this, and this. And so people really like.
I have a lot more to say about Wnba too.
Yeah, more to say about Wnba.
Yeah, I've seen some more of the games. I have a lot more to say.
Okay, good. Well, we're going to start off with some other non-sports topics just to kind of warm things up. I wanted to talk about how our week went this past 7 days. Mine was awful. Well, it started off good. Last Sunday, I played my best round of golf that I've ever played. Scored a 94. I broke 100. I did my thing. And then I turned around on Tuesday and shot the worst of my life. I didn't even know what the score is. I didn't even look because I was at 66 in the front 9, and it was pretty much the same in the back 9. I was like, I don't need to see the score. I don't even need to look at it. I rebuked that. That didn't happen. Tuesday didn't fucking happen. Okay. It was awful. And then the rest of the week was cool until I lost a friend. I lost a friend, Aiden. They didn't die. I mean, they did die. I had a funeral in my head for him, but he didn't die physically. So, man, that kind of messed my week up. It kind of hurt my feelings, you know.
I bet it did. It hurt.
Oh, yeah. You're 13. So when I keep telling you, like, you're not even going to remember these friends from elementary school and barely from middle school as well. But when you become older, you know, you have to learn that everybody's not your friend. No matter what nice things they might do, people will always reveal and show you who they truly are at some point, and you just have to believe them. What do you think about what happened?
I don't know. I just feel like you trusted somebody, and man, they stabbed you in the back. I mean, there's nothing more to say. I mean,
yeah,
experience.
It's all good though, and because of that, I just want to be honest about it. You know, I'm entertaining not podcasting anymore because I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I really was podcasting because I got on Gil's Arena and I hadn't talked sports in that way in like 3 years. And so Gil was like, oh, you know, keep doing your podcast. You know, it's almost like he was kind of egging me on to keep doing it, knowing that he was playing me the whole time.
Yeah.
So like I was writing. I quit sports shit because I started writing for TV and film. And then I came back to this lane just to like sharpen my iron and do all this stuff. And now I'm like, I did this for somebody else. That's why you should never do stuff for other people. Do it because you really want to do it. I don't like the sports industry, especially the journalism, the way that I do things. You don't get credit. Well, because I'm a truth teller. Like, I don't say what everybody wants me to say. I don't do what everybody tells me to do. I'm on the outside. Like, I'm on the blackballed list. So in order for me to do this, it has to like truly come from my heart, like what I love doing. And I feel like I love doing this.
Filming and stuff? You like doing that more?
Yes. I was writing, you know, scripts, TV series, movies. I was in my writing bag. I dropped that bag to pick this bag up to do his show. And then to get played. And now I'm like, so I don't know. This might be my last podcast, Aiden. And I know I told you that and you was like, no, keep doing it. But I got to want to do it. I got to love to do it. And I was really doing it for somebody else, not for myself.
Yeah.
You
But if you
know?
don't love to do it, then you might not be able to give your 100% best effort into it, or you might not give as good as you can because you don't really want to do it. So you won't be able to do as to your max ability.
Yeah. So like I'm telling you, don't do things for other people.
Mm-hmm.
It could be also for other people, but you really need to really want to do what you're doing. Unless you have a wife. Now, when you get married, you got to do a whole bunch of stuff you don't want to do for her. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Even your girlfriend, possibly.
Good advice.
You just got to be like, oh God, I gotta go to this movie. I gotta take her shopping. I gotta act like I like this reality show. I don't even know if reality show is gonna be a thing when you start dating, but sometimes you gotta do things for your woman that is not your vibe. Just the same as her. She's gonna have to do things that you want to do that she might not like. But for everybody else, fuck you. Got it? All right. So, how was your week, Aiden?
It started off like any other week. I just played tennis, and then I had a dentist appointment on what was it, Friday?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
2 days ago.
yeah, Friday. I had a dentist appointment, and then I went home, and I guess the bad part is when I got there, we started going through some of my work for school, and I was behind on a lot of stuff, and now I had to catch up.
You took the week off from school.
Yeah, I messed up.
You took the week off from school.
Yeah.
Why you did that, I don't understand. It's like you're not listening to me, you know?
Mhm.
I don't understand why you think you can get by in life without some form of education. And I understand it's an adjustment. We talked about this last time, the homeschooling thing, the tennis academy, it's all an adjustment. I thought we had a serious conversation about this. We made a plan, right?
Yeah.
And Aiden decided to veer off the plan once again.
Just messing up.
Well, the good thing about you messing up now is it's not going to cost you anything because you're in middle school. It's not going
Mhm.
to cost you eligibility. It's not going to cost you a tennis season or anything like that. So you're lucky that you're learning now. And I hope that this lesson sticks with you this time. You do have punishments, you do have disciplines. We're not going to talk about those,
Mhm.
but I'm hoping that you learn from your mistakes. You don't keep making the same mistakes,
Yes, I
right?
will
And I
learn.
know you're 13. I know you just turned 13, but you're becoming a man.
Yep.
Your mustache coming in. I keep asking you if you got any hair under your pits. You ain't got none yet.
Mhm.
You, you do?
Uh, no, no,
You
no.
thought I
I
was
thought
going to say something else?
I thought yeah. I thought I thought.
I have asked you if you have any hair on your balls before. I do ask you. What? Of your mom? I
that's
want to.
that's so crazy. You just said that over here.
I want to know when it happened.
That's just weird.
It's weird.
Just
Are you
saying.
going to tell me?
I will tell you.
Yeah. So before we did the pod, we were talking about having this discussion about Aiden's bad grades, and he was like, "I don't want everybody to know my business. Don't tell them about all my falls in life. Like, I only want to tell them when I'm doing something good." And I was like, there's people that have been following you since you were born on my social media. You're an Instagram baby. You grew
Yeah,
up on Instagram. Let me see something. I want to see what year did Instagram start.
probably 2008 or something like that.
Instagram came out October 6th, 5 days after you were born. Instagram started. And I keep telling you, you grew up on Instagram. There's so many people that follow me that feel like they know you.
Mhm.
They've seen you since you were born. And now you're this teenager. And they tell me all the time in the comments. And I feel like I'm always celebrating your highs and all the amazing things you do. And it's okay to show people sometimes that you had a fall. You
Yeah.
know,
Like I just
people on Instagram only show perfection, and their perfection isn't even real or true all the time. They lying and capping. But it's okay every now and then to show somebody I stumbled.
yeah.
Because then you show them how you get up. And that motivates people. And he's like, why would anyone care about what I'm doing in my life? You'd be surprised at how many people follow me and use things that I'm doing in your life in their life. You know? Mm-hmm. So hopefully, like maybe some parents are watching this and they're like, okay, this nigga Aiden, everybody thinks you're amazing, you're perfect, you do all these things. No, Aiden done fucked up. Aiden done messed up.
I am.
And Aiden's gonna get out of this, right?
I will.
You're gonna climb out of this, right? Because you down bad.
Yeah.
Down bad. So we're gonna climb out of this, right?
Yeah.
We're getting back into school. We're getting back at it, right? Focused, locked in, getting these grades back up. You are an A-B student, and you know I don't care about grades, but you can't fail nothing, right?
Yes.
So we need to get back locked in and focused, okay? All right. Speaking of locked in and focused on grades, LSU parents beefing online, Aiden. Angel Reese and Flage's mother. You know who Angel is, right?
Wait, the girl who beat Caitlin Clark in the final of the championship thing, yeah.
LSU. And Flage is the girl who got the rap. She's the rapper, but she got the song with Lil Wayne. So Angel and Flage look like they're friends to all the rest of us, right?
Yeah.
Well, their parents were beefing online, and it turns out Flage's mother exposed that Angel Reese is ineligible to play this year at LSU.
She can't?
No, you know what ineligible means?
Like, yeah, like she can't.
Like your grades are below a 2.0.
Oh,
and
damn.
you have to keep a 2.0 or better to play college sports.
Like all sports?
Every sport.
Oh, wow.
Any athlete in college, if you drop below a 2.0, you're considered ineligible. And you have to wait till the next semester to see if your grade goes up. And if it doesn't, you're ineligible again.
Damn, and you won't be able to play at all.
Yes. So depending on how low her GPA is, she might not be eligible for the next semester. It could be a whole year thing, depending on how low it is and depending on what classes she's taking. And if she passes those classes as well. You have to pass all them shits now.
Oh, I thought she was going to the draft. Or
whatever. Well, no, not yet. She's a senior now, but because of COVID, she has an extra year, so she could come back next year and play. Because of you remember how COVID happened, they didn't get to do a whole season. They missed March Madness and all that. So all the players that missed out on that second half of school, they get a full year of eligibility. So she could come back next year if she wanted to. But as she was like one of the Glamour magazine's College Women of the Year. College Women of the Year.
At sports.
Not school.
Not school.
She's also in the mock draft to be the number 8 pick in the WNBA draft.
Next year?
This year. 2024, which I'm pretty sure she's probably not happy about that because, I mean, 8's great to me, but she probably wants to be like 1 or 2, you know what I'm saying, to get the most money. But if you're Angel Reese, you just got a contract with Reebok, you got all these endorsements, NIL deals up the ass. You're arguably one of the most popular college basketball players in the whole country. Do you care about your grades right now?
Maybe not her. Yeah, she might not. I mean, you got all this stuff, all these deals, all this attention. You just won the tournament. Probably a bunch of WNBA teams are looking at you, and you're probably getting a bunch of money already. Maybe the grades, she's like, yeah, I mean, do I really need these? Should I really be going super hard on them? But I don't really know exactly how like GPA affects like how the grades work with that. But like I still feel like even with all that, she should be able to keep it above a 2.0 or whatever it was, just so she can still play. I feel like it can't be that hard to keep it above it. I don't think.
Well, coming from somebody that's not doing their work right now.
Look, I know But that's not me messing up. Is not a matter of me not being able to do it. It's just me not doing it. So
That's probably her situation as well. She's never been ineligible before.
that's true. That's true. Maybe her grades always been bad, or they've always been on the lower side.
We would never know unless she was ineligible. We wouldn't even know. Like, no one would care. They don't care if it's a 2.1. As long as she's eligible, it's not going to make the news. But when you aren't, that's when it's making the news. When you're under a 2.0.
Yeah.
So I don't even know if you know this, but in order to get into the WNBA, you have to be 22 years old, finished out all of your college eligibility, or had at least gone to college for 4 years, even if you didn't play a sport. Isn't that stupid?
All four for WNBA?
Yes.
So I thought I didn't know that you had to go all four.
It's stupid though. They don't make the men do that.
Yeah, the men. Well, how many is it? It's only like
one. It used to be none, and now it's just one.
You took them out of high school, but now you can't.
1 year and they can come. Why do you think it's like that?
In the WNBA?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because in the NBA, if you're like, especially if you're a really good player and you're like a top 5 pick or top 10 pick, and you come out of first year, and you're probably really good, and a team will probably get you, and they'll probably like pay you a lot of money. You probably already got a lot of deals and stuff, and NBA money is just different. So you get that, and like you if you're like at least all right, at least good enough to stay in the league, then you got enough money to live. But in the WNBA, I feel like maybe it's like for their own good, maybe because WNBA money is just not like NBA money, especially when you're a rookie. And like in WNBA, if you're not like the top of the money making, then you are really not making that much money. I hear a lot of WNBA players. I'm pretty sure they do other little things to make money, which NBA players do too. But just because they want to, WNBA players have to. I'm pretty sure if they want to live.
Yeah, but have you ever thought about it? It's none of their business. Like,
What?
it's your choice what you want to do.
I mean, yeah, I'm just
Why
saying.
is it their choice? And then they try to act like, well, it's because we really want the girls to have an education and get a degree. If you're a basketball player, you're not using that degree. You're not.
Yeah.
How are you going to use it? You're playing from May to September.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to be a lawyer and also play basketball.
Yeah, you're not going to use it. It's a waste of time. And I think it's really them just trying to pimp the women to stay in the college longer and make more money for these NCAA schools. Maybe. That's what I think it is. I think they should let the women come out just the same way as they do with the men. And if they make a mistake and don't get drafted high and don't make money, it's on them, just like it is for the men. Why are they left to put their fate on the line and make their own decisions, but the women aren't allowed to do that?
I have no idea.
And if it were me, and I'm being completely honest with you, I would be like, fuck them grades. I won't even play this year. I already got a ring. Yeah. I already got a shoe deal. I'm good. What's up? Let me come fade these WNBA girls and see what my money is like. And if worst case scenario, she can always still go overseas.
Yeah.
You know? If I was her, I'd be out of there. I'm not giving the college no more of my time, no more of my energy. I'll be out of there. But other people have different goals, so you never know. Can we talk about some other mess that's going on in the world? Let's talk about Partisan Fontaine dissing Megan Thee Stallion. No, I gotta tell everybody a funny story.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that.
So I was on Instagram. I was showing Aiden that, Party had dissed Megan. And I was like, oh, let's listen to the diss track. So we listened to Party's diss track. What do you think of Party's diss track?
It said like everything. I mean, and that apparently is happening. Like he talked about how she was. The funniest part to me is like in the little diss track, he said something about like how she said she'd be in the gym, but she really getting like
lipo.
Fat lipo. Out of her. That was funny. That was funny to me. I thought that was funny, and he said a bunch of other things about what she does behind the scenes and stuff, and how she's not all like that great of a person and stuff like that. I think it was a deep diss track and a good one.
I think it was really respectful. Like it was like
it wasn't like
he didn't call her out of her name. He just kind of lined her up a little bit because she started first. She made a song and she had like a line in the song where she said she caught him cheating. She walked in on him cheating. And so I was like, you know what, Aiden, I want you to hear Megan's song as well. So you hear the flow of how she kind of, let us know that he was a piece of shit boyfriend. So I play the song. I leave the phone by Aiden. I go in the kitchen. I'm cleaning up. The song is playing. When the song ends, I go back over to Aiden. And what are you doing?
I'm sleeping I'm like actually sleeping.
You fell asleep on the song. I said, Aiden, why you not listening to the song? You was like, what'd you say?
It was whack. It just was. I wasn't feeling the beat at all. I wasn't feeling the beat, and then the stuff she was saying, I just wasn't. It wasn't like
you weren't feeling it.
Yeah, and I was already like kind of tired a little bit too. I mean, like it's just like the song wasn't really doing it. I just like fell asleep.
You just knocked out on it. Yeah. Well, what she said in the song was she walked in on him cheating on her, right? Mm-hmm. So then he responded and he talked about her having she's a messed up person. Mm-hmm. She has a drinking problem. Uh-huh. She don't have nobody around her that truly loves her. All people around her are like yes men and women, like they just tell her whatever she wants to hear. He said that she had the lipo, and then he cleared up that he didn't cheat on her, that they broke up. She was messing with somebody else. He was messing with somebody else. I think it was a soccer player.
Yeah, you told
a soccer player. Mm-hmm. You know who he is? Belgian soccer player Romelu Lukaku.
Lukaku.
Who is that?
Lukaku.
Yeah.
Ooh, so it's funny because in soccer, like these last like couple years, he's been like completely like playing horrific soccer. Like he's a good player. Like he's really good as like a player, but he has moments where he just does the stupidest, baddest, horrible performance. Like in the World Cup that just happened, he was playing and he like in one game he hit the post like several times, which the post, like on the goal, he hit the post right in front of the goal several times, blue chances. And same thing with in all his club teams, not his national team, like his club teams. He's been selling the back. He actually played in the Champions League final, which is like the final where the best teams in Europe play. And in the final, his team had a chance to tie the game against Man City, and they headed it in, and it was going. It might have went in, and he was standing in the way, and it hit him in the back before it could go in the net. He blocked. He just stand there. The ball hit to tie the game in the biggest final of the season. Hit him in the back like this. He just stand there, hit him in the back of the ball, and then his team lost at the end of the game.
Damn.
And he's like a trader. He was on a team called. He's on his club team, and he had apparently scored. And I saw he scored. He had kissed the badge and everything, which is like a sign of like you love the team. He scored. He kissed the badge, and while he was doing that, he had trade negotiations with one of the rival teams, Juventus, and he had left them to go to Chelsea, and then came back and kissed the badge with Chelsea, and then left them and went back to Inter, kissed the badge again for them, and then left to go to Roma, which he's on right now.
Damn.
Yeah, so
he's not loyal?
No, he's not loyal, and he does stupid things.
So maybe him and Megan are perfect for each other. That wasn't nice, because I do like Megan. I like her. I like her music. I think she's beautiful. She is just that she has problems with men. I think she has a lot of problems with men that she needs to figure out. I like to separate the person from the music. So Megan, the person, I don't know her. I don't care to know her. I don't care to know anything about her. Megan, the music artist, I like her. That's who I'm a fan of. I like the music. I like that, I understand her story of losing her mom and her grandmother and just her graduating from college and just pushing through. I'm all for that Black girl excellence, that Black power and all that. But you can't get on a song and diss a man who is a rapper.
Yeah.
And then think he's not going to flame back at you.
Yeah, that's dangerous. It's dangerous to do that to a rapper.
Yeah. So I'm like, why does she do that? Like, come on, Megan. Like, don't do that. That man can destroy you. Party can rap. He can fucking rap. So, but that was funny. I just felt like you falling asleep on that song was hilarious.
Yeah.
Speaking of songs, Drake,
Releases new
for all my
album.
dogs, Scary Hours.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think of the new 6 songs that he released?
I had listened to all of them, and they were definitely they were all good. They were all really good. My favorite one
Yeah.
is, let me tell you about my brother though. That was my,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
isn't that the name of the song?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
because I
yes,
know that was
yes.
just a thing. I'm like, is that the actual name? I was like confused for a second, but yeah, that was probably my favorite. I just like the bars in it. I just like the entire song in general. I like the bars inside of it. I like what he was saying, and but all the entire album was good. It was good. It wasn't like my favorite, but it was definitely good.
So are you reconsidering calling him the GOAT right now? Because
I
everybody
mean,
was talking shit saying he can't rap, all this and the third, and he put this out quickly. And this all 6 of these are just bars. My favorite song is the Shoe Fits. The one you like is called Stories About My Brother. And the one I like the most is the Shoe Fits because he is just this is about women, of course.
uh-huh.
Drake's best songs are about women to
Yeah,
me.
but that's what he goes to.
Yeah. And he's just talking shit. The one Evil Ways with J. Cole is really good. The
Mm-hmm.
You Broke My Heart is about women again.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Fuck my ex." That song is hard too. Red Button is basically him threatening everybody that's talking shit about him, saying he could line everybody up. Wick Man is a good song as well. All of them are good.
Yeah, they're all good.
So shout out Drake for continuing to prove that no matter what they say,
Yeah,
he got bars. You can
he
hate
just
if you want to,
he
but he
just
got bars.
he's just consistent. I mean, nothing you can say about it. I mean, like, also just purely him like putting out consistent good songs and stuff and consistent albums, and it's not like he's just putting out stuff and it's not good. It's like he's putting out consistent good out.
Quality.
You can like kind of argue maybe he doesn't have the best like he doesn't, maybe he doesn't say the best thing. Maybe you think like sort of like Kendrick or J. Cole says like more powerful things, but they just don't release enough to counter how many good songs Drake releases, and it's over and over again.
He keeps the crowd going. He keeps the club going. He keeps the
Yeah,
vibes going. Like it's fun music.
yeah.
It's not
He makes,
serious. He doesn't ever take a stance on social issues, religious issues. He kind of stays out of the way. He doesn't talk about any of that stuff.
yeah, it's not very
He has a
controversial.
right to. Like, I think if he's consistently like that, because if he did it once, then everybody's going to expect him to keep on doing it. And he's like, no, that's not who I am. So I'm
Yeah,
happy about it. Stay over there then. Stay there, Drake. Don't take a stance aside on nothing. Because once you do it, now you got to keep on doing it.
yeah.
So I think he doesn't want to do that on purpose, and that's fine. All right, that's enough other chatter. Let's talk about some NBA. So I wanted to get your opinion. We talked about Wemby. Who else did we talk about last time? Is there any others? We didn't talk about anybody
I don't
else
think like
specifically.
the actual player.
So what is so? It's been about a week or two since you've been on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Wemby now? These 2 weeks have gone by. Has anything changed? Are you mad about something? You think something got better? Give us your Wemby
I
update.
I am mad. I am mad about something.
What is
I
it?
think I still continue to say I know the big selling point for him is the fact that he can shoot threes and everything, but I need him to stop. I need him to stop taking. I'm gonna be honest. I need him to stop taking threes. I need him to stop taking as many. Like, I don't think that at any point in time, unless he's really feeling it, like he's hitting, like he got like 20 points. It's like in going into like the second, like or late into the second, he can start doing some moves and maybe take a three. But I've seen too many times he did like a little dribble step like into like a three or something. I all I need to do a couple catch and shoots, some pick and pops, and they catch shoot. I don't need him to be taking all these wild threes at all. It's just not. It's not gonna work. And I need him to take more advantage of mismatches. I also need to see his teammates throw more lobs to him. And yeah, I think he just needs to work more around in the paint, a little bit less threes.
Do
A
you
little bit.
think that you're just asking for too much with it being his first year and they're only like, 15 games into the season? Do you think like he needs a little bit of time or no?
I think he needs a lot more time. I feel like the 3-pointer for in his game is it's like his like that's like his ceiling. His ceiling is like somebody who can get buckets around the paint. Just like, well, he's 7'5", he's gonna get like buckets in the paint, obviously. And then when he's feeling it, he can hit like a couple threes a game, and then like his peak is when like he can hit threes consistently wide open. That's like his peak. Like I don't think I'm asking of just the right amount. Like I don't think people should expect him in his first like 15 games of the season, especially playing with the Spurs, to be a lethal 3-point shooter who's making him off the dribble and consistently making him off the catch. I think that's just too early for that. I don't think ever in his career he'll really just be like a lethal shooter who nobody can stop from three. I just don't think that's what I don't think he will be there. I don't think that's what he should try to be either. Yeah,
I hear you.
Yeah.
So you still a Spurs fan?
Yes, of course I'm a Spurs
They're
fan.
getting dusted. Let's talk about the in-season tournament. His bracket, he's in Group C. They are 0-3. They have not won a single game in the play-in tournament.
Who's
right?
in their group? Spurs. The Sacramento Kings are in the group, right?
The Kings are in first place, 2-0. Timberwolves are 2-0. Warriors are 1-1. Thunder's 1-2. Spurs 0-3. Who do you think is going to win West Group C?
Who's in again? Run it back for me.
Kings, Timberwolves, Warriors. Thunder is in there too, and the Spurs, of course.
I think who's gonna be on the top of that group. So if it ends in December, I think if the Timberwolves keep riding this hot streak, it's gonna be them. If they keep up this streak, because it seems like they're on fire. I don't know if they're gonna be like this the whole season, but we're just going to December. Then I think that if they keep up this hot streak all the way to like this group is over, I think they'll probably come out on top because they seem to be on fire. And
now, mind you, it's early December too, so it's not like late December. Yeah. It's early December. Yeah. So, and then the games are only on Tuesdays and Fridays that count, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 more Tuesdays and 1 Friday. I think there's only 5 games they're going to play in this first round before they get to the bracket. So you got the Kings. Now, West Group B has the Pelicans at 2-1, the Nuggets at 2-1, the Rockets at 1-1, the Mavericks and Clippers are both 1-2. Who do you think is coming out of that West Group B?
The Nuggets. It's just the Nuggets.
Yeah, I would agree with that one.
Yeah, there's just the Nuggets. I don't think this needs any explanation.
All right, what about the West Group A? Lakers are 3-0, Jazz are 2-1, Suns are 1-1, Trailblazers 1-2, and the Grizzlies are 0-3.
Your face.
Why are you doing me like that?
You want me to say Lakers, don't you?
We're 3-0.
I don't think it's gonna be a Lakers though.
Who do you think it's gonna be?
I think it's. I mean, I'm not saying the Lakers have no chance, obviously, but I think it's gonna be the Suns. I think it's gonna be the Suns. I think it's gonna be the Suns.
At 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1. I think
they would have to win their next 3 games. The Lakers and Jazz play each other this Tuesday for the in-season tournament. They're going to play each other Tuesday. So I think whoever wins that game will probably determine who wins it between those two anyway. But you really got the Suns winning?
I think they might.
Respect.
I think they're going to catch heat in the in-season tournament.
Wow. The Suns got the Trailblazers this Tuesday. So that's a winnable game for sure.
Yeah, very, very winnable game.
I don't like you, Aiden.
Damn.
For the East now, the Group A, the Pacers, 76ers, Cavaliers, Hawks, and Pistons in that order. The Pistons are 0-3. The Pacers are 2-0. 76ers are 2-1. Cavaliers are 1-1. Hawks are 1-1. Who do you think is going to win that tournament?
I know Joel Embiid is on that team, but it's like 76ers are just the best team in there. I feel like. You
know, the Pacers are tricky good this year. Halliburton, they got some stuff over there, Aiden.
Yeah, I know.
They got the Hawks this Tuesday. They're playing the Hawks, who are 1-1 in the division, and they're 2-0.
Yeah,
I got the Pacers winning that one.
You got the Pacers.
This is what I want to say about this in-season tournament. It matters who's clicking early. That's what I like about this tournament. Like, a lot of people need time to adjust, to figure out their new players, learning to play with each other. Like, the preseason didn't work. They haven't gotten an identity yet. Some people did late trades like the Clippers. This ain't for y'all. This is for people that came into the season ready to go. Guns a blazing, in sync. Everybody knowing what they're doing. The coaches got the substitutions down.
Yeah.
Like we started that. It don't matter how we end the season. We started the season right, and we can win this championship. So it's like a benefit to being ready early now. I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. East Group B, Bucks are 2-0, Heat 2-0, Knicks 1-1, Hornets 1-2, and Wizards 0-3.
Yeah, Bucks.
Probably right. If they stay healthy, because as you can see, Dame's missed games. Giannis has missed games.
I think the Greek Freak and Dame Doll are going to pull away with this one.
I'm going to go Bucks, even though I do want to say Heat. I'm going to go Bucks.
Yeah.
All right, East Group C, Celtics 2-0, Nets 2-1, Magic 1-1, Raptors 0-1.
Yeah, Boston.
Them boys looking good, right?
Yeah.
They didn't have Jaylen Brown. They was balling. They didn't have the unicorn. They was balling. Like they clicking.
I don't think the team full of role players, the Nets, can beat this team, come out on top above the Celtics.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about the actual season, right? Anthony Davis is playing good.
Yeah.
He's been doing his thing. LeBron's doing his thing. You're seeing how teams are starting to gel and put it together. Who do you have going to the finals? Early prediction. Who do you have in the NBA finals?
Okay, who are in the NBA finals?
And don't you dare say the fucking Warriors, Aiden.
Man,
what you want to say?
When they start clicking, they're gonna get there. I just know y'all can't see it yet. I can. But
what do you see, Aiden? What do you see?
I spy my little eye that Curry he's Curry. He's doing what he's gonna do. The only reason why it seems like there's a problem here is because Clay is turned into a brick. But he's a little older now. He needs a little more time to get his shot back together. And then once his shot starts falling and he's no longer shooting 1 for 10 in games, he's gonna take us there. He's gonna take us there. And then Wiggins, once he turns back into Warriors Wiggins, because right now he's Timberwolves Wiggins. And then Chris Paul is just gonna, he's a little old, but he's still Chris Paul. And then our bench is looking better than ever, and way better than last year. I think we go there. But if I'm gonna from right now, because you said right now, not like what I think is gonna happen, like right now, currently, what I think is going to the finals. I still think it's gonna be the Nuggets, and in the East, it's not gonna be the Heat. It's not gonna be the Heat. I think it's gonna be the Celtics.
Okay. I like that. You was talking shit about Wiggins the last couple of weeks. You've been trashing him. And then you had also said that Klay Thompson was going to get a max deal. Do you still feel that way?
Max deal?
You said they was not going to get rid of him. They was going to pay him because him and Steph, they can't play without each other. They're the Splash Brothers, blah, 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 blah. And now you've been talking trash about Klay, saying he's a brick now. So what's up?
No, it's just a moment. I'll say he's a brick, but we need him. We need him back. I don't want to see a world without Klay on the Warriors. I don't. I think that he needs him to be here. It helps. I think it makes the whole team better. I think without Klay, it's like taking away the Warriors. It's no longer the Warriors. It's like a hole missing in the team. I don't think they would get rid of him. I think his production doesn't show how valuable he is to the Warriors. I don't think you can see it just by like looking at him play. I think they just need. I don't think they should get rid of him.
Who do you think in the West can challenge the Nuggets the best for the championship? What team do you think fits well enough where you're like, you know what, they could give it a shot, even though the Nuggets are probably going to beat them, but this team is the best team to give the Nuggets a go in the finals.
So in the West, I think personally, if the Lakers, because they're a very big team, I think if Austin Reeves, Gabe Vincent, all their pieces that are playing like trash right now get themselves back together, I think that if they like fix themselves up, LeBron, AD's doing well, LeBron is going to be LeBron. I think if they get it together, I think they have a good chance of challenging them currently. I think so. I think so.
So you don't think the Suns with their big three is not enough?
No, it's because I don't think it's the Suns because all I see is a big three. I just see the those three: Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant. The same reason why I said the same reason why I only see them is the same reason why I think they're gonna come out top in their in season tournament group because it's so short. I think they're just gonna catch heat. Those three because those three catch heat. It's basketball. I think those three will carry. They can carry themselves to a victory because it's so short into the season, the in-season tournament. But in the Western Conference final against the Nuggets each game, I don't think so. I don't think they have enough. I don't think they have a good enough team structure to do that either.
And let me ask you the same thing on the East. So we both agree that it's looking like the Celtics right now. Do you think that there's another team in the East, or which team? Because I'm sure we can think of three possibly. What team in the East do you think is going to give the Celtics a go?
The Bucks. The Bucks are going to get.
Why not the Sixers?
Why not this? Because they have Joel Embiid. They got to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals first. They got to make it before they can play him.
Okay, so why do you think the Bucks have enough?
It's almost like the Suns thing, but except they have a better overall team, and I think Giannis and Dame go together way better than two guards and a small forward who all could just get buckets, and that's pretty much it. Like I think Dame and Giannis combination, like the pick and roll they can do, the amount of traction that Giannis brings in the paint leaves him open for shots. I think the same amount of traction that Dame gets can leave Giannis open as well. I think a perimeter threat, interior threat, I think that did work. And also Giannis' ability to play great defense. I think that team is the best team that can challenge the Celtics. And I think, honestly, they could actually be better than the Celtics, possibly. I think they can. I think they actually can.
Well, you're saying you think they could beat them?
Yeah, I think they could beat them. I definitely think the Celtics will. I would think the Celtics would beat them because of their team, but I definitely think that the Bucks are a close second.
I like your brain. I like the way you think. I wish you would apply yourself in your education in your school, like you watch these basketball games and you break everything down. I need this at school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Are we focused?
Yeah.
We're motivated?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to get it done. Do you have anything else you want to add? Anything else you want to talk about?
No.
No other sports? No soccer? No tennis? Just basketball, huh?
Yeah.
You're my son. I'm still holding out that you might play basketball, Aiden, one day. I'm still holding out for it. All right. That is the end of episode 14 of Ask Miko. Once again, I do apologize if this is my last episode. I just really need to find my motivation to be here. I have so many other things and goals that I want to accomplish, and I kind of sidetracked myself supporting a friend. And I'm going to see if I can make it work. I'm going to take a week off for sure to just make a decision. If I can make it work, if I really want to do it, I will do it. If not, I will tell you guys I truly enjoyed you. I appreciate you guys supporting me and fucking with me these last 14 episodes. Y'all always here fucking with me. And even if I do end this, you can still run the links to people. Let them see what I was doing. You never know. I might pop up on somebody else's show one day. All right. But until then, I will see you next time. Peace.